Hello, everyone. Welcome to the McHale Memorial Center here in Tucson, Arizona, home of the Arizona Wildcats. The Eagles reel in the opening tip. What can we expect from this group? They're very athletic.
Well, I think you're going to see this team trying to shoot the ball from three. They can really light it up from the field. This is a high-octane offense that is predicated upon the three-point shot.
And if nothing else, we're looking for a lot of fun out of these guys. Has a look.
Mike, this is one of those times where you make a poor shot selection and you wish you could get the ball back and do it all over again.
Nice shot. Knight drops it in.
Excellent offensive awareness there as he makes the assist. He saw the man outside, was able to kick it out to him, and as a result, he gets the score. That's excellent basketball.
Zero couldn't get it to go after the hack, but draws the foul. He'll get a chance for a deuce at the line. He hits the first free throw. And he misses the second free throw. The Gonzaga Bulldogs with the ball and a three-point advantage. Shoots. Morrison just hits the bottom of the net. Morrison. .33 puts the ball in play. The Winthrop Eagles are back 5 on the scoreboard. 33 with the ball up top. .22 up top. Shoots. 17-footer off the mark. The Bulldogs take it up court. They're up by 5. Morrison for the three. The Gonzaga Bulldogs score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. The differential is 8. Shoots down low. 0. Can't drop in the runner. The Gonzaga Bulldogs have possession and have 9 of the last 10 points. Releases. 33 crashes the defensive glass. The Eagles are down by 8 with the ball. Zero with it up top. Puts up to Jay. Nice rebound, and he made sure he controlled the miss.
Mike, it looks like a simple rebound, but look how big these boards have added up for these guys. The more rebounds you get, the more points you put on the scoreboard. That's outstanding work on the glass.
.22 with the inbound pass. 10 points separate the teams. They pass it inside.
Oh, Mike, you don't want to foul this guy. You can hear the contact on that play.
Ravio is hacked and will go to the line for a pair.
Boy, he stopped him on that play. There are no easy baskets in this game. He'll have to earn his 2 from the stripe.
He gets the first of 2. He hits both free throws. The Winthrop Eagles trailing here by 10 points with the ball. With the jump shot, the Gonzaga Bulldogs have possession and they're on fire. 13 of the last 16 points. Knight gets whistled for the charge. That's his first foul of the game.
Timeout. taken on the floor.
Inbounds the ball. 0 out on top. Zero with the ball up top. The ball inside now. 30. Couldn't get it to go after. Calls the foul. A chance for 2 from the free throw strike. Batista will sit down to avoid further foul trouble. He hits the first free throw. And he's off on the second. Shoots. 33. Doesn't get enough on the shot. It comes up short.
That's playing up a notch for this guy. A nice defensive stance.
The Bulldogs score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. With the inbound. 11 points between these two teams. Zero has the ball up top. The ball's loose. Mallon steals it, and that's his first takeaway of the game. Down low with the ball. Mallon misses the jump shot. The Eagles down 11 with the ball. The ref easily got that one. Goaltending, they give up the basket.
Well, the defense wins this matchup. Let's just say 2 lesser players going against each other.
The Bulldogs have the ball and they have momentum. 15 of the last 21 points. They're inside.
Nice try.
Juriev shoots it off the front of the rim. 9-point game we've got going. 30, that's the bucket, and his 7th point this half. He has been a scoring machine all night tonight. The Gonzaga Bulldogs have the ball, and it's a 7-point lead. He fires. Morrison bricks an open shot. The Eagles will be trying to cut into that deficit this time down. 12 with the ball up top. 0 off target from the wing.
We've got a mismatch here to watch tonight. A good defensive player keeping up pretty tight against a less than average shooter.
Morrison off on the triple.
What a spin move, but he missed the shot. Good try there to evade the defense and to get open.
Releases. 0. Too hard on that shot. It went long. 7 points between these clubs.
That's right.
A lot of nice things going on in this play, Mike.
And Jay, look at the assist.
He really passed it perfectly, and the shooter took great advantage of it, being ready to shoot as the ball arrived.
33 throws the ball inbounds. Seven on the shot clock. 22 up top with the ball. He shoots.
That's just a bad shot. I mean, you've got to take a better shot than that, and the coach is going to be really upset. He's going to let his player hear about that one, and it's going to be loud. Ball fed inside to the post.
Morrison misses an easy two.
Boy, check him out right there. The defense is really huffing and puffing to stay competitive. They really impressed me with their play right there.
In low. Turieff off the mark from 6 feet. The Eagles with the ball in a 9-point deficit. 12 misses the layup.
He used his size there to compensate for being caught out of position. He used his long arms to reach up and send that layup out.
12 lays it in.
Number 12.
Mike, that's a great play by this young man. He really stepped it up to outsmart the defense, and the defense did a very nice job there.
Mallon up top with the ball. Inside shot. 30 cleans up after the miss.
He stayed with his man and made him fight for that shot. That's how you play good low-post defense.
The Bulldogs. 22 inbounds the ball. It's passed inside. 22 draws a lot of contact. He'll have a chance to get two at the line. Pendergraph will come onto the floor, his first appearance tonight. He makes his first shot at the line. He gets them both. The Bulldogs have got a nice lead so far tonight in the first half, Jay. How have they been doing in your mind? Can you give us an analysis?
I really like the way they've been playing defense. They've played solidly in their half-court defense, and when that ball's gone up and missed, they've done a pretty darn good job of grabbing defensive rebounds. They need to continue that. If their defense remains strong, they can build on this lead.
7 points between these clubs. 12 with it out top. 33 grabs the miss.
Somebody better block this guy out. He snags an offensive board with quickness, hustle, and determination.
0 has it up top. 6 left on the shot clock. They'll have to get one off in a hurry. With the J. 33, about 11 feet. Good. Mallon with the inbound. Just letting the clock run down over 5 seconds. That's a turnover.
Come on now. You have to keep the ball moving. He held it too long and got called for the 5-second closely guarded violation. You can ill afford needless turnovers like that.
He goes up. Nice rebound, and he made sure he controlled the miss.
Mike, it looks like a simple rebound, but look how big these boards have added up for these guys. The more rebounds you get, the more points you put on the scoreboard. That's outstanding work on the glass.
For 3. Morrison capitalizes on a wide-open shot. 22 up top. Great hands. That pass is stolen. Morrison already has 2 3-pointers, looking for a third on this trip down court. The Bulldogs keep getting their jumpers to fall through. 10 points separate the teams. Down low. What a pretty assist that was.
And he's really racking up those assists right now. He's got a great awareness of where his teammates are on the floor. He's got eyes in the back of his head.
Returns the ball. Puts it up.
That's an excellent pump fake to get his man in the air and create enough space so he can fire off that jump shot.
Well, he certainly faked him out of something on that one.
Yeah, and then he really...
33 triggers it in. The ball goes inside. 0 is hacked and will go to the line for a couple. 33 comes off the floor for now. He gets the first of 2. No problem at the line. He drops both free throws. The Bulldogs are up by 8 with possession. Pulls up.
Nice position.
Doudney misses the jump shot. The Eagles would like to score here and cut down that deficit. Let's see what they can do. Takes the shot. Mallon gets the rebound. He now has 5 on the game. The differential is 8. Morrison has it up top. 11. Fires. 30. Gets the board. The Eagles are down by 8 with the ball. Passes it back. The Gonzaga Bulldogs had the early lead in the first half of play. They've maintained that lead and look to be finishing off the first half with a nice margin if they can hang on to it. Jay, what have you noticed from this club?
Mike, as this team closes out the first half, I think they've got to do a really good job of attacking the basket, putting the other team in a position to foul. They've got a big advantage from the free throw line. They need to exploit that advantage when their opponent is tired in the closing minutes of the first half.
The differential is 8. The Gonzaga Bulldogs are up by 8 with possession. The Winthrop Eagles looking to trim the lead, trying to get this one tied up. Throws it back. It goes in deep.
Oh, what a great shot there, Mike.
Can't Two. Got a long break on the bench, and coach decides he wants him back out there. The Gonzaga Bulldogs have a nice lead here to start the second half, Jay. They were leading in the first half as well, of course. What's their recipe for success tonight?
Mike, their coach had to be very pleased at halftime with this lead because they shot the ball so well and they played so well offensively. But in the first 5 minutes of the second half, they really need to lock down defensively and send a message to the other team. They're not giving up anything easy.
12 misses the close one.
No good there with the inside shot. He makes a lot of those.
Knight is going to get the charging call there. That will be his second foul of the contest. 22 puts the ball in play. Revillo reaching for the ball and his whistle. That's his first foul of the game. 10 points separate the teams. 30 with it out top. The ball passed in deep. 30 draws a lot of contact. He'll have a chance to get two at the line.
Not a shot to be proud of. At least I think it was a shot.
He hits the first free throw. And he succeeds at the stripe, 2 for 2. The Gonzaga Bulldogs are up by 8 with possession. Morrison with the ball up top. Revillo off target from the wing. The Eagles can trim this lead down a little bit with a score on this trip. 22 couldn't dial that one in, not enough to get it over the rim. The differential is 8. Turieff lays it in. 22 throws it in. The Winthrop Eagles trailing here by 10 points with the ball. 0 up top. 0 connects with the iron but missed. Morrison could pick up his 20th point this trip down the floor. Swipes the ball.
Boy, in a close game, Mike, in the second half, you've got to protect the ball against this team. Excellent steal. Really good hands.
Revillo up top with the ball. Takes the shot. That's beautiful. Just check out the stats on these two guys.
Mike, that's where you look to your go-to guy every time down the floor. If he doesn't have it, that's when he can get other people involved. But when you've got a hot hand like this, you go to it until they stop him.
Down low with the ball. 0. Can't bank it in. The Bulldogs bring it up and lead by 12. Where you at? Morrison buries number 22. 22 with the inbound pass. The margin between the teams is 14. Hasn't been able to help his team tonight. You know, Jay, it's got to be killing him.
Oh, yeah, and they're really behind because of this kid right now. He's a kid that they really need to play well in order to win. If he doesn't get his game going, they're going to need to try to do something else. Look to another player to try to get him going.
He gets the first of 2. He hits both free throws. The Winthrop Eagles take it across half court, down big here, 16 points. 0 with it up top. Picked off.
He pulls off another steal right there. He has lived in the passing lanes all night tonight, and this lead can be partly credited toward his defensive efforts. Good call. Not only could you see it, you could hear the contact on that one.
He makes his first shot at the line. He gets them both. 30 puts the ball in play. This is an 18-point ball game. 33 has the ball up top. 7 seconds to shoot. Puts it up. 33 doesn't get the bucket, and the drought continues. The Bulldogs are on a 10-0 run here. The Winthrop Eagles will take a timeout there. The Winthrop Eagles cross half court and will try to cut that lead to 18. 33 misses and doesn't stop the run. The Bulldogs have it and are on a 12-0 run. Morrison botches the layup. It's a 20-point game. Ball fed inside to the post. 30 doesn't get the bucket. The drought continues.
Clutch play on defense. He rose to the occasion there. And if he expects to stop him consistently, he's going to have to do a lot more of that tonight.
22 inbounds the ball. .22 gets a lot of contact and will have a chance to get the two at the line. He hits the first free throw. The ref easily got that one. Goaltending, they give up the basket. He shoots.
Nice shot, nice shot.
The Gonzaga Bulldogs score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Running away with it now, a 22-point spread. Shoots it. 30, can't tip that one in.
A so-so block, but it was fully effective against a so-so shot.
Ravio up top with the ball. He's in close.
Where's your D?
Morrison makes a beautiful spin to get the basket. .33 out on top. 22 with the offensive foul. 22 doesn't get away with the charge there. An easy call. That's his first foul of the game. Turieff passes it in. The Gonzaga Bulldogs have the ball. 18 of the last 20 points in their column. The ball inside now. The Bulldogs get that one and have now scored 6 unanswered points. The scoreboard showing a difference of 26 points. Knight with the steal, and that's number 2. It goes in deep. Batista can't get it to fall from 8 feet. The Eagles getting taken to school here tonight, Jay. They're down 26. 0 up top. The Winthrop Eagles turn it over. That's their 8th. Turieff with the inbound. Shoots. The Bulldogs score again, and that's 8 unanswered points. 0 with it out top. Takes the shot. 0 can't get it to fall and can't stop the run. The Gonzaga Bulldogs teaching a lesson right here tonight. 28 points ahead right now. With the jumper.
Sweet. Good touch, baby.
The Bulldogs score, and that's 10 unanswered.
Mike, this is danger time in the ballgame. To trail this big midway through the second half, you've really got to pick it up offensively. They've been missing far too many shots. They've got to work to get better shots and start knocking them down. Otherwise, they're not going to put any game pressure and let their opponent play with the lead. It's awfully easy to play with the lead. If they can cut into that lead, all of a sudden those shots become much tougher because there's more pressure on you.
Morrison has an opportunity to get his third three-pointer this trip.
That's his third personal.
Knight with the offensive foul. That's his third foul so far. 33 hasn't had a good game yet. He's going to sit down for a while. 22 throws it in. It's a loose ball. Takes it away. Great steal, Jay. They have done a tremendous job taking the ball away and getting easy baskets.
Mike, you're right. And by forcing these turnovers, you're getting the equivalent of a defensive stop. That can mean a 4, 5, or even a 6-point swing in one possession. That can be huge.
With the touch shot. 0 doesn't score there, and they can't stop the run.
The best rebounders will limit you to one shot. He used excellent quickness to get that rebound and pull it down. Mike, that's a great steal. You can't underestimate the impact of a play like that. That can get your whole team going. Boy, what a recovery. Here's a kid that's not known as a shot blocker, but he really stepped forward to make a great play. That is really solid defense.
The ball goes inside. 0 lays it right in.
Wearing 0.
11 will come in. He does not play a lot of minutes. Pendergraft with the inbound pass. 11 has it up top. 12 with the steal, and that's number 2. Intercepted. The Gonzaga Bulldogs just dominating tonight. Bring the ball up.
That's right.
The Bulldogs score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. The Winthrop Eagles trying to muster some dignity at best, down 33 points. $12 up top with the ball. Throws it up. 0 scores after the nice spin move. That's a great play.
Boy, that was a nice spin move. He used the spin to twirl around the defense for the easy basket. Excellent ball handling skills, very good body control.
In the paint. 30 with the board.
Nice job. Let's go.
You have to follow through when you get physical down low. He backed him up, but he's got to finish the job, Mike.
Shoots inside. 12 is hacked and will go to the line for a couple.
Substitution on the court.
33 comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. He can't get the first. And he chokes at the line, missing both shots. Nice work getting that rebound. And, Jay, that's one thing they've done very well tonight, controlling the glass.
Mike, it's been relentless pursuit of the basketball on the boards. That's just hard work, and it's put them in a position to limit their opponents to one shot, and they're getting high percentage second chance opportunities on their offensive end.
Doubtney from the arc can't get it to go.
Good work to make the play on defense. He saw the shooter going up, and he was able to cut him off from getting a clear shot.
Number 32.
The Gonzaga Bulldogs score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. .22 throws the ball inbounds. The Eagles trying to muster some dignity at best, down 33 points. 12 with the ball up top. The Gonzaga Bulldogs doing what they came here to do, walking away with this game.
Own that shot.
The Bulldogs score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. The Bulldogs are dominating the scoreboard as we wind down this ball game. Jay, what are you thinking?
Mike, this team has gotten out to this big lead coming down to the end of the ball game by virtue of their fast break. They have dominated the running game, and that's why they're in the lead and probably will win unless they fall apart. Give credit to the fact they've pushed the ball up the court relentlessly all game long.
For 2 points, 12 fires a bit long on the shot. The Bulldogs showing them up right now with a ball and a 35-point lead. Puts up the J. Dowdney misses the wide-open jump shot. The Eagles are down 35 with the ball. They look bewildered on offense. 12 with the bank, but misses off the glass.
Offensive foul.
Dowdney gets whistled for the charge. That will be his second foul of the contest. 33 triggers it in. 0 with it up top. 22 from long range.
Number 22.
The Bulldogs have the ball in a huge lead here. Pulls up for the three. Pendergraft answers with a three of his own.
Wow, Mike, this team is really performing well as a unit, and they're knocking their shots down. They've clearly got the advantage, and they're dominating. If they continue to hit shots, they're going to be tough to beat. Mike, this is one of those times where you make a poor shot selection, and you wish you could get the ball back and do it all over again.
Number 33.
Another difficult basket, and it's this defense that's doing it. They've made every possession hard tonight.
Well, they haven't been able to get the open looks they want. I think they've got to get more ball movement, better passing and better movement. It's not just bad luck that's affecting them here tonight.
Puts it up. Another big bucket, and now they have broken it open.
Mike, they've had an impressive performance tonight. They're really feeding off the energy they're getting from this home crowd and showing it to the home team.
Another score, and just
22.
look at the way these talented kids are matching up tonight.
It's been a compelling matchup, Mike. They're going right at each other, and you've got pretty even production out there from these top two guys. They're going to have to pick it up defensively against each other. This is a great matchup.
And it might last all night long, too. Tosses it up. He gets the first of two. He hits both free throws. 30 throws it in. The clock says 1:18 to go. They feed it inside.
Where's the deep?
That's clean. It wasn't easy, but he managed.
22.
.11 with the ball up top. With the steal.
That can really demoralize a team, Mike. They're trying to make a comeback. They're down late in the second period, and you take the ball away from them. Great job of staying active defensively. Oh, cleaning the glass, Mike. What a great defensive board. Trailing in this second half, you've really got to play hard and go after rebounds just like that.
Mallon gets his 6th point this half. Jay, this one's almost over. We just go through the motions from here on out.
Well, it was a valiant effort, but this deficit was just too big to overcome. They just weren't able to pull it together and beat this team tonight.
Dowdney comes away with the ball. That's his 3rd tonight. Dowdney out on top. Throws it back. With the horn, this game is over, and the final score, 80-45. These two really had it their way and deserved tonight's Burger King Player of the Game for their respective teams.